Welcome back. On this weekend before Valentine's Day, several groups along the shoreline are showing their hearts are definitely in the right place. The community foundations for Branford, Madison, and Guilford will kick off Foundations Fuel Families this Tuesday on Valentine's Day. Now, it's all part of an effort to raise funds for fuel assistance. And joining us now to talk about their efforts is Liza Jansen-Petra, you're the director of the Guilford Foundation.
Correct.
Thanks so much for being here this morning.
Thanks for having us.
Now, this is an unbelievable idea. It's 3 foundations coming together. Tell us how this started.
Well, each of us do the same kind of a thing in each of the communities, which is that we raise funds privately and then try to distribute it to areas in need. Recognizing that there was an amazing need for to meet a gap in funding for fuel assistance, we started talking about how can we sort of cooperate and raise funds each within our own communities, but together, to make it more of a newsworthy story and to attract attention to it.
And it's unbelievable, the amount of people who go without heat. I remember, I've met people who sleep in their car because they want to be warm. It's sad.
It is sad. It's very sad. And, you know, despite the fact that we're on the shoreline, there are people who are in real need. And I know Gil is very sad that we don't have a snowstorm today, but really the mild winter has been the only thing that's been really saving these people who need the heat, because they're making decisions. Do I pay for food? Do I pay for groceries? What do I do? Or do I pay for fuel? And so we're trying to step in, raise private dollars, get folks to chip in for Valentine's Day, and help some of our neighbors out.
And even communities that you might think wouldn't need the assistance certainly do. It's everywhere.
Absolutely, absolutely. And the shoreline, you know, the need presents itself much differently on the shoreline. But, you know, there are some problems. It doesn't matter how much money you have, they still exist. And with fuel, we have folks in our community who 5 years ago were donating to the foundation and now need help.
They're receiving.
Yeah, and you know, we do need to take care of our own, and we need to make sure that we're raising funds and helping those who need it. So that's what we're aiming to do.
All right, always unbelievable to hear testimony from people. I understand that you have a pretty powerful statement from somebody here right now.
I do. Someone who called and just left a message thanking us for the efforts that we're doing. Her name is Dawn. She says, "I'm calling to tell you why I benefit from the Energy Assistance Program. It takes a tremendous amount of pressure off of me in the winter months. I am a single parent, and the everyday struggles of living are tough enough, but knowing that we are able to have heat and hot water makes the days a lot easier. Without the help of Guilford Social Services, I really would not know what to do or where I would be mentally or physically."
I mean, you're getting choked up reading it. It probably, the people that help out and volunteer too, it's hard. It's meaningful to hear that and read about that, but it's heartbreaking to know that people are really going through that.
It is. It's amazing that there are folks right within our communities. In fact, even in this mild winter, in January, there was a period that Branford Social Services, over the course of one day, had 90 calls for assistance.
Oh my goodness.
So, you know, as much as there is the need out there, we're very lucky that there are also folks who are willing to help. And, you know, spending $20 to send your loved one a card or some flowers, if you could also potentially give that to one of the 3 foundations to help someone get some heat. And part of the challenge is that the federal government has cut energy assistance programs by 22% in Guilford, in the entire state. And at the same time, heating costs are higher than they've ever been.
Yes, they are.
Fuel costs. And so there's more and more need. So we're just trying to reach out and fill that gap with private funds. Every single dollar that's raised will go out. And in addition, each of the foundations has pledged a match of $10,000.
Wow.
So if you give $20, each of the foundations in your community will match that gift another $20. So it's really $2.
Definitely, and it's so much well worth it. All right, we have some pictures we're going to show. This one is Women and Family Life Centers.
Yep, this is actually just some of the funding that we provide in the community. So this is a great program for Girls Coach, Girls Run, a mentoring program in Guilford. So the Guilford Foundation funded that. This just gives you a sense of what some of the foundations do.
All right.
This picture is actually of a community garden that we funded. And this food that was the harvest, actually we donated, the garden donated directly to the Guilford Food Bank. So we raised it's just a cool thing to do.
Absolutely.
And then this picture is actually of our Guilford Interfaith Ministries, and we were able to give them some funding to help them improve their technology program, within the classroom. Excuse me, I need some coffee.
That's,
this morning.
hey, it is early. It's really early. We're happy
you
you're
guys
here.
do this. Thank you so much for having us. I wasn't terribly articulate, but
yes, you absolutely were. I
certainly-
mean, all you have to do is state the need and read that statement, and people are definitely paying attention.
Thank you very much for having us. We do appreciate it.
Thank you for being here. All right, if you'd like to help out, just go to our website, WTNH.com, and click on the Good Morning Connecticut section. Gil.